Hey yo, what is going on, my killers? I hope you are killing it, and I'm gonna kick off this video with, we're gonna do a fucking giveaway, but I need to hit 50,000 subscribers. That is gonna be the friggin' deal. You guys are not subscribing to the channel, and you guys actually aren't even clicking that like button as much as you were before, so I will make you a deal. If I get 50,000 subscribers before Halloween, I will give away a PS5 on this channel. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, make sure to like this video, help me get into the algorithm, and yeah, one of you guys is gonna be walking away with a brand new PS5. But let's get into the topic of this video. Today we're gonna be talking about recovery. We're gonna be talking about my secret formula. One second. So I actually just got a shipment of it yesterday because I don't know about you guys, but I'm an animal in bed. Like I'm more or less, I sleep like this with my arm under the pillow, and like for 3 weeks I have not been able to incline press, I've not been able to shoulder press, I've not been able to do anything, but I get hurt more than the average person simply due to the fact that I'm always doing crazy shit. I've had a slip disc from doing a triple backflip. I tore my chest last year at the Kern US Open and still ranked 8th in the world of all time. But these things have basically changed my life for recovery, and we're gonna get into it right now. I'm also gonna be showing you guys a physique update a little later in this video. We are at an all-time low weight right now. Things are leaning up a lot faster. Everything is looking good. My skin is staying good. I'm getting a little bit of eczema on my shoulders. So if you guys have any tips on like how to get rid of eczema, it's like a little bit itchy. This is what we're rocking with for recovery right now. And you guys have probably heard of it before, but it is 2 peptides called BPC 157 and TB500. Now, a lot of you guys probably use one of the two, or you use both of them, or you've never heard what they are ever, but don't worry, I'm going to tell you exactly what they are, what they do, how often I use them, and kind of the dosages I use them at. We are going to start with BPC 157 because that's kind of the most simple of the two. BPC 57 stands for Body Protection Compound 157, and it also is naturally produced in your body, but it's produced more as like a kid and teenager, and that's probably why you see, like, as you age, you start to get more aches and pains, you start to get injured more. Like, we all know when we were 17, we were fucking invincible. Nothing could touch us, nothing could stop us. We were literally king of the world. And then, man, when I hit 22, I'm like, yo, shit is getting bad. Like, shit is starting to hurt. So BPC 157 promotes more blood flow to the injured area. BPC 157 actually has tons of benefits to it with virtually no side effects, simply because a peptide is just a strain of a ton of amino acids. It would be the same as drinking all the amino acids. You can actually take these things in oral form as well, but there's been studies on studies on studies that show that it is not going to digest and be absorbed the same way if you were to inject it. BPC 157, just a side note, also protects your organs. It helps organ and liver and kidneys and all of the strength of your organs. It also prevents ulcers, which is freaking amazing because nobody wants an ulcer. And it's actually mostly used with like burn victims for scarring. So I'm very intrigued because I've never taken it for a prolonged period of time. I've always just take drastically high dosages of it until my injury goes away and then stop it. But I'm gonna actually take this for the next 3 months to see if it helps my scarring. Because you can see that I'm not really left with much acne, but it's just that first cycle that I did. It's just luck of the draw. And I broke out like no tomorrow in acne, and now I'm left with all these scars. So we'll see if it also helps with the scarring. That's really all it does. It just promotes more blood flow, more recovery to the area. It is the best where you inject it near the area. So currently, I'm injecting it just right into my front delt. I believe that the issue is my infraspinatus, because your infraspinatus wraps around your shoulder and also attaches into your back. And I had an acupuncture session, and she put pressure here and it killed, and she also put pressure in my back and it killed. So we're thinking that it has something to do with the infraspinatus, but BPC 157 covers all your bases. It covers torn muscles, it covers strained muscles, it covers ligaments, it covers tendons. It will literally cover all of your bases of injury, which is phenomenal. Now, if you pair this with TB500, TB500 is a little more complex on the chain because TB500 basically repairs it at a cellular level, and it does create more pathways for blood vessels as well. So it does increase more blood flow to the area. It reduces inflammation to the area, which again causes more blood flow to the area. So again, TB500, you don't really need to inject that near the area. I do anyways, just because you can inject both of these things sub-Q or intramuscular. So it doesn't really matter where you inject it. It's with an insulin needle. You could inject it in your chest. When I tore my chest last year at the Kern US Open, I was literally injecting it right into my chest. And I think it was 3 months of tearing my chest, 70%. I was benching a plate again with no pain. And I wasn't taking growth hormone at the time. All I was taking was MK677, BPC 157, and TB500. And I was only on the TB and the BPC for 3 weeks. Like, that's how fast this stuff works, guys. TB500 is very similar to growth hormone. It has a lot of the same attributes that growth hormone would give for recovery. And you guys know that I am on growth hormone right now. So there's a good chance that this shoulder is literally going to be feeling better in like a week. And I'll be back to overhead pressing 120s for reps. Easy. Just to give my nerds, so TB500 will actually upregulate the actin in your body. For all my kinesiology nerds, you have your actin and your myosin. That's what contracts, that's what helps muscles contract. But having more actin molecules promotes more cell growth and cell migration. So when you have more cell growth, more cell migration, more cells getting to the area, you can assume that the recovery is going to be much, much better. For you guys that also have tennis elbow, arthritis, all of this, it also drastically reduces inflammation in the joints. So this is good for knee injuries, shoulder injuries, chest, and anything that you could think of. This is going to have you recovering like a goddamn superhuman. The only issue is that you can't necessarily take too much of this stuff, but everything that I've read, to take a high dose at the beginning when you have a fresh injury, and then when the injury starts to go away, tapering it down until it's completely gone and then stop, it can get kind of expensive. You are looking anywhere from about $30 to $40 per like little vial, and they do come in like 2 milligram, 5 milligram, 10 milligram dosages. Personally speaking, for the TB500, right now I'm taking 1 milligram every day. And it's only a 2 milligram little bottle. I'm going through basically like a $30 vial every 2 days. But like I said, guys, like I'm just gonna be like having that high dosages of the stuff probably for like a week or two until I can start incline pressing and overhead pressing with no pain. And then I'm gonna go down to probably 1 milligram twice a week. That's it. And I've seen great studies on that, and that will be able to just finish up healing the injury to 100%. Because like I said, the main goal is to compete in the Kern US Open next year. I'm going to break the all-time world record at 198, and then, I don't know, the world is our playground. As for BPC 157, mine personally comes in a 5 milligram little vial here. And I take about 400 micrograms twice a day. So that's going to be so almost a gram every single day, just under. So yeah, about 3 days I'm going through a BPC 157. The thing is, you can't take too much of this. It's amino acids, so your body is going to use it. Whatever it doesn't use, you're just going to pee out. So yeah, that is basically my like secret recovery formula, and a lot of people don't know about it. Obviously, as bodybuilders, the longer you can stay injury free, the more successful you're gonna be in bodybuilding or in powerlifting. That is the main goal. So if you guys are dealing with like little injuries that like keep going, like just nag you and nag you and nag you, I mean, these two things are going to change your life. I literally promise. And this isn't a promotion. This isn't anything. Like, it literally will change your life. The biggest thing, by the way, I just want to put a small disclaimer out there. The strain of the peptide is very delicate. So when you are actually mixing your bacterial water into that, you have to make sure that you don't inject it right into the powder. Because you will be you will damage the peptide. You need to put it in on an angle and shoot it at the glass and then have it drain and then never shake it. Just like take the bottle and swirl it so you do not damage it. So that's it. That's it. I mean, I tried to keep this as short as possible. Like I said, make sure to thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to give you guys a very quick physique update along with my morning weight. So if you guys care about that, make sure to stick around. And I'm trying to get these videos up a lot more frequently. Like I said, 50,000 before Halloween, and we're giving away a PS5. So let's go get weighed. Good morning, everyone. So, like I said, we are just gonna do a quick physique update. I weighed myself this morning. We are exactly 216 pounds. So that means we're down 6 pounds. We are down 10 freaking pounds so far from this like prep or whatever we're doing. So I'm gonna set up this, and I'm gonna try to do this just with natural lighting. I'm going to try to keep the lighting like very consistent throughout the physique updates. The only issue with working like a 9 to 5, a lot of my filming, as you can tell, gets done at night. And then in the morning, usually I either wake up late, I have to meal prep, or I'm just legit like not feeling well because I'm not sleeping the best through the night. I think anyone on steroids or dieting for a show feels me on that one. But yeah, let's see what